M0FXB, welcome to my channel. AOR DV-10 scanner, or the DV-1. Let's use Rruk, Radio Reference UK, to load many frequencies into our scanner. Now, the good thing about the AR DV-10 is you actually don't need to have the SD card in the device to use the scanner, although you do need an SD card to load in frequencies that you have imported, say from a program like Rruk, and the format that we're using today are CSV files. But it's very clever because once you've got the CSV files on your radio, you can then move those files around, you can break them up into groups, scans, frequencies, and you can do quite a lot of manipulation within the actual radio. But I'm going to keep this nice and simple. We're just going to search some frequencies on Rruk and then load them onto an SD card, which we will then put into the radio. So the first thing I would recommend you do is get yourself an SD card. Now, you don't have to use the SD card that that you're already using. You can have a completely blank one. So I'm going to put a blank one into my PC now, like so, and then we'll just go to my file section here, find the SD card that's in the adapter here. That's the SD card. This is all this stuff has come direct from the AOR DV-10, but I'm actually going to right click and format it, so you know that we're starting from scratch. So it's a blank SD card. Okay, cancel, click OK, and we know where it is. First thing, you do have to log in and create an account with Rruk to get the full benefits. Click search frequencies, and we'll keep it simple. Let's just click airports. I'm in Bristol, so we'll find Bristol, and it's loaded some frequencies here. Not very many by the looks of it this time. Sometimes it's quite a few. Let's go 100 here. Ah, that's better. Right, yeah, display 100. Okay, then just click scanner export here, AOR DV-10, and it will save that file. It's not finalized it yet, it will just save it. So you now have all those airband frequencies. What I now do is, instead of finalizing here, which says finish and download, I actually go straight to add frequencies and start a new bank. Now, you could just click add more frequencies, and then what it will do, it will just keep filling up the frequencies and overlapping. But what I like to do is just add frequencies with a new bank. So let's do the next one, add frequencies and start new bank. We can do a completely new search on iSheet. I go to the bottom here, and they've got, for example, VHF Marine. We'll click that. It finds the frequencies, scanner export, click AOR DV-10 again, and they're in there waiting for us. Let's do another one, add frequencies, start new bank, and then we're going to cheat again, go to the bottom. We've got UKCB, scanner export, AOR DV-10. Let's do some more. Add frequencies, start new bank. Now, you can edit this with the AR data editor. If you go here and you open the file that I've just created, and we will do a new one. Create, just leave that new so it's nice, so it's blank. Yeah, we want a new blank one there. So let's just go back to the scanner editor. We'll do one more, add one more thing. UK frequencies, short VHF, air control. Let's do military. View all military airfields. You're just going to click that. Click anything, just at random, and then we're going to go scanner export, AOR DV-10, and then to finalize, we now just go finish and download memory file. And we've now got this new file called M0FXB DV-10/5. Okay, now if we want to have a quick look at that file, just go to AR data editor. Click open, double click it, and it's here. Look, this is the file we've just created. We can do the different banks, and they're all there, marine, and it actually keeps the names and everything, so it's quite handy, isn't it? Now, if you want to say add things, now if you look, you'll see, if you go through the banks, you'll see that I think menu number 7 is, yeah, it's unused. So say we want to add our hotspots, we will just select one of these, like so. Click edit. Let's just say that's my hotspot 434/400. We'll give it a title, hotspot, or it could be your local repeater, whichever you fancy. You can select what you like. Squelch, CTCSS if you want. I just tend to select nothing and let it all do it automatically. Mode, just put it on auto at the bottom. So remember, this device will receive C4FM, DMR and D-Star, HF, Marine Band, you know, it literally goes on and on. That's why they're quite a pricey device. And then when you've finished doing that, just click OK. Now, what I recommend you do then is save a new file. So you click save. You know, you've got to detect if you're on the DV-1 or the DV-10, it doesn't matter. And then give it a name. So that last one was called Master 5. Let's call this one Master 6. Save. And then you can remember that. And all you do, once you've got the file you like, go back to your SD card by clicking the yellow file at the bottom. Find your SD card here. Open and right click the file window. Go to File Explorer. So you've got two. It's easier when you've got two windows, like so. These are both file windows. On one of them, go to Downloads. Find the M0FXB-5, which is there. I can't see the 6th one. Oh, there it is there. Master 6. Okay. Click it and slide it into your SD card, which is here on the left, or here. Looks like we can do both anyway. So just click it, master, slide to here, USB-F, let go, and then right click and click eject. Take the SD card out and let's go to the radio. Okay, at the radio, there's our SD card. Remember, this was a blank SD card. We put it in that way round. Should turn it off really, but I'm being naughty. Carefully go in. And as soon as you put it in, it will start to flash. When it stops flashing, you know that it's ready. Just let that stop flashing. Now go menu. As you know, hold down the dot. List, press enter. And we're looking for Master 6. There it is there straight away. Enter. It's going to load that to the radio. So once it's done that, we can actually take it out of the radio. So let's have a look. We'll go menu, cross to memory, enter, and then I'm going to go enter. Straight away we're there with the frequencies we listed. We can scroll through. The 00 on the top left is the bank number, and the 07 is where the channel we're on at the moment. So if you go through, 01 has got the Marine, you can see the name here, and it will just scan. How do you scan? You go menu, go across to search, enter, then enter again. It's going to search all those different things. And it will just go through, and you can manipulate the scan by going into menu. You can go to options, you can manipulate the step. Look, the step's only 1K there. So, and you can attenuate. You can still change a lot of things. Press clear to come out as it scans. Just try it in menu. Let's try it in the search, in the scan, enter, execute. There you are. That's better. You get, now you can see the actual scanning through the different banks. So it's better to scan, I think. Search is more, you're searching the frequencies. You can press enter to hold, and if there's something you like, when you press hold, it goes straight to VFO-Z, and in VFO-Z you can actually save things. The other thing you can do is if you go clear, we'll hold down the record button again, which is this button here, so hold it down. Instead of going list, go across to backup. Press enter. And now you've got everything that, you know, everything that your radio will save. So search groups, memory channels, memory banks, scan groups, user auto system, etc. So let's just say you just want to save the memory channels. Go across like that, press memory channel, enter it. And it's now going to write a separate file from that big file with just the memory channels in it. Let's do that again. Back up. This time we'll do to memory banks, which is going to be quite useful. There you are. And if you want to go back to scanning, just press enter and it'll carry on scanning. If you want to type in a frequency, press enter again. You're in VFO mode. You can now type frequencies 1, 4, 5 and change modes. Mode is here, look. And as you know, D star, Yaesu, DMR, HF, CW. We just put it in auto. Now we could go into the HF now. You just go 0. I mean, it's not a HF antenna. .1, 0, 0. Then enter. But now in HF. Now we want LSB mode. Enter. The squelch changes to LSQ. When conditions are amazing, you'd actually pick something up. I could just put my, see if I can find my HF antenna on there just for 1 second and see if we can hear anything. I've got a wire here which I could just use for now. Get my adapter on there. I've got a BNC adapter. Just flick that off like so. And remember, there are different settings for HF, but let's just try it just quickly before we end the video. So there's got my long wire on there now. Nothing major. Let's go to 14. Should be USB. You get the idea. You can do HF. I think there's further settings that would help receive better. You've got your bandwidth as well. If I remember right, it's menu, go across to, is it options? No, go back one. You could attenuate, but go back one. Go menu. Try configuration, no. Menu, must be under edit then, I guess. Oh, it's there somewhere. Just got to remember how now. I think actually, clear, you hold down mode. There it is there, IF bandwidth. There, you can do 1.8, which I think would be more for CW if you ask me. But okay, well, not great, but thanks for watching my channel. 7-3, all the best.